Oh my goodness, welcome back. It has been way too long since I did a Rod Talk episode. I don't even remember what episode number this is. I'll put it in the title then. And this will be part 2 of the 80T-AC Plus. That's like glorified 6013, I guess. First video I read all specifications of it. Gonna be honest, don't remember what those were. It has been a while. So it runs through its paces, all positions, flat, horizontal, vertical, up, overhead, etc. See how it performs. I've been pretty busy. I feel like I've been busy anyway. Be nice if I got some more subscribers. I don't know how to make that magically happen. Oh yeah, put it in the category in YouTube everybody wants. Yeah, not a lot of people want welding. I don't know. Without further ado, suppose I shall do this. Put it up on my blurry piece of plexiglass. And zoom in at all. It's still blurry. I can't tell. I guess it's good enough. My table that I use for welding has been thoroughly overtaken with junk and equipment. I don't know, drainage or allergies. Fun stuff. The Wolf Photo 69 channel has probably gotten 7 subscribers, 6, 7 in the last couple months, 2 months, which isn't a lot, but for me I guess it's something. I don't mind advertise. I like doing this. I really like stick welding. I just feel like I've been overwhelmed with so much stuff lately. Or maybe I just overthink a lot. You know, I do that too. Anywho, also, what shade is this on? My cousin was welding with it last time. 12. Let's try 11. Job has been good so far. New welding job. And I'm gonna start reading some stuff here. Great dropping things. See if I can get some more welding knowledge into my brain. I passed my certification test, so that's a year. I've been certified now, a little over a year. That's good. Anything you want to see next? That'd be great if you told me. I guess I'll say that at the end of the video. But I'm just going to run a straight stringer. I'm going to get rusty with my techniques. Ow! Crying out loud. That went right in my boot. Also, I just realized, this is still running 140 amps. That would explain why I was gigging so much. I was at my grams, and I was like showing my cousin, kind of teaching him the basics of welding, and I forgot I had to dial turn the whole way up because I only had the outdoor outlet, which maxed out with that plug at 110 amps. So that's a bit much. Right now we're looking at more like 117. That should be better. Problem with wearing open-top muck boots, though. I don't have anything to brace my elbow on, really, but that's better. I'm probably going to have to buy some more of these after this Rod Talk episode, because I've probably used a lot of them during this course of time. It runs nicely. Has some spitting to it, obviously. But overall, also a fairly smooth arc. It has a lot of slag coverage. That's why I liken it to the 6013. Man, that was crooked. Meanwhile, my camera's up there flashing at shutter speed or whatever. I could stick a lens under that. I got some shade 12 lens. That would be interesting. And that probably didn't even get on frame. There's still a lot of smoke. Not at all. Aside from being a little squiggly, looks good to me. Got any smoke up here? A little bit. I just said something. I was going to do something, but I do not remember what it was. Oh my word, something to do with something. Isn't that the way it always is? Oh yeah. Lenses. Experiment. Usually a shade. What? Oh my word. Bear with me. Shade 12. I mean, that's a bit much, but. Shade 12 welding lens. Let's see if this helps any better. And my plexiglass is tipping. And there, it's in there. Can't see anything yet until I run a bead. I'll have to merge these videos together because I just stopped the camera. That's what I get for having a hole in my glove. Okay. Let's try a flat weave. Here I am getting myself in uncomfortable elbow positions. I shall remove that lens. Did I get a good view in there? I think so. Fairly good. Something's cooking. Smells like paint. Looks like there was paint marker residue on that. Hang on. Got some pitting in there. If you will. It's not porosity, but right there, seeing the center of that weave's got some low spots, rough stuff. Man, that stinks. It's not a very smooth looking weave. Man, that sounds disgusting, doesn't it? But yeah, it's probably because of... I'm not a fan of 1613s, I'll be honest. They work if you need them to, but there's so much flux in it, which obviously protects your puddle. But if you're not careful, you can get it into your weld, which it almost looks like I did there. But now we got to do vertical. Might as well pause this while I set that up. Okay, that's set up and in position. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, it's a piece of angle iron. And again, I'm going to experiment with that shade 12 lens. Stick that up in front of the camera lens. Look there. And I don't know if I'll just be totally in the way of what I'm doing. Or how visible that bead is going to be. I'll be sitting in darkness waiting for things to happen. Ugh! You know what? The garage is messy. I spilled my entire container of tungsten into my work bag. No, it's okay. I didn't need those dozen or so pieces of tungsten anyway. That was totally going to make into scribes that actually use at work. This is not entertaining to most people, is it? What am I supposed to do next? I don't know. Hey guys! Okay, I'll shut up and start welding. Still can't see anything, just hang on, the arc will start in a second. Turn the vice handle down, you don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. I think I'm getting a bad angle. Why? What am I doing wrong? I used to have a problem in class 2. What am I doing? Oh, the angle is terrible. It's just gouging it out. What am I doing wrong that I'm getting that gouging effect? I always struggled with that in vertical up in class 2. Let's try again. Looks like I have some goals to set out to do. It's number 1, being better on vertical up. Because it's been so long since I went, vertical up plate. It's better than the one below it. Still need practice with that. Nobody likes being bad at their welding. It was alright. It could have been better, definitely. And of course, that said, I am welding over a very cruddy looking 6022 bead. No, that's fine. And then this is basically 6013 uphill. I'm flipping this over, and we're going to start from this side up. I don't care if it's a half-hour long segment. You can bear with it, can't you? I'm not a professional. I'm getting there. I know some of my stuff, but I'm always open to learn more, okay? Let's try another vertical up on that. See, I don't think I'm going fast enough or something because all that metal is just lumped up in the center. It doesn't look good at all. Left, right, left, right. Well, I'm just going to lift the lens off this time. I don't know how it looked on the previous time. No. Stinger, grab that. Let's try it anyway. I experimented with this before. I had a video of me stick welding an aluminum John boat for a friend, but all the audio got totally messed up whenever I merged it together, and I've got audio playing over the time lapses as part later in the video. So that's nice. Not really, obviously, but... Alright, let's try this. Keeping it in there, keeping it in there. Let it melt into each side. Give it long enough to do that. Work up. Back across. Get across. Left, right, 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 left, right. Get my angle back. Start angling up more. Up there. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right. And we're gouging, we're gouging. I need to work. That's such a disappointment. I refuse to be a failure. And I will not be. Failure is just a challenge to get better. I don't know what I'm doing there. Take this as an opportunity to improve. I've not been welding for 50 years and I cannot lay the claim to that. And I've got over 100 videos on my channel, most of which are absolutely terrible quality. I'm trying to clean up some of them. I've got videos of me like, hey, my voice always sounds awful in audio, like, hey guys, I'm going to weld this through the, and then I do half an hour of me struggling to weld something before I totally, absolutely fail. But hey, you know what? That's life. That's how you learn. Any better or any worse? Now this is not a 7018. It's not technically a 6013, it's its own thing, but yeah. See, right down there at the bottom, I had a good weave going. That's what I want. Whatever I was doing there, I'll be told, whatever you're doing there, do it the whole way out. I want to see it the whole way out. Find your sweet spot. Practice, practice, practice. I suppose I shall. Except, I'm going to do the horizontal next. Ah! I mean, it didn't burn me, but it got close. The heat transfers my glove like a few seconds later. Best case, you're doing horizontal in a position that, yes, exactly. You know what? My boots tangle around everything. My grinder cord at work, the mag drill cord. It's really ridiculous. This little handle on my bike is grease stuff, so. No funny transitions between scenes. You know what? I'm just going to dump stuff off the table because I need to clamp this and it's not working with me. There we go. Horizontal. It's not a 3G. No, 3G is vertical up. What am I saying? 2G is horizontal. If it was a V groove weld. There's like 1G. It's like a fillet weld. Except, I'm not welding two pieces of metal together. I'm just running a bead. This hasn't been running on its screen. Oh wait, I have been running. Cool. Epic. Is that even in frame? Yes it is. Surprising. I'm not going to use the filter this time. I'm going to have to go back later and see how it went. And then from there, I'll critique with shade gel filling. Alright, no, that's it. Sitting down when you're welding is getting electrical instead. And cleanliness, I didn't take off any mill scale. I should have done that. But I was kind of rushing myself. There's a lot of mill scale there. Alright, knockoff 6013. Let's see you do it. Where did I read that? Where am I thinking that? Was something like, was it on the data sheet that says like AWS equivalent of 6013? I honestly don't know where I read that. Maybe that's not even true. Maybe I'm thinking of MG500. MG500 is a glorified 6013. I know that. I'll probably need a little shaky to the back work on this. This is maybe I'm getting my facts totally messed up and I'm going rambling on the about this unit 6013 like not. Or maybe I'm just drawing off the facts. Flux characteristics. Oh well. The problem is I have to go walk back and watch one video because I forget what I was learning. Mom always told me to take notes, write things down, and I haven't done that enough. I'll say that. I do all my old notes, all my old papers, everything from welding class. And I've got books piled up on my bed that I want to read, a whole blank notebook opened up. That's good motivation. Not bad, it's pretty good. On his undercut, aside from being squiggly, looks just fine to me. Horizontal weld. Yep. It performs pretty well in that position. So far, it's been good in flat, horizontal. The vertical up left a lot to be desired, but that could be user error. And I have done this overhead before, so I know it will do overhead. But regardless of the fact, I'm going to set it up and do overhead anyway. And to do that, I'll probably lay this on the floor, cover it with a plexiglass, and maybe I'll just throw the Shade 12 lens over it again. There's also that thing of what you call dime stacking. That's another thing I usually run them through. This is where I should pause the camera so you don't have to see me struggle to open the device. It looks like cleaner filming or something, I don't know. As you can see, I've never used my Magnetica ground, although I should. This will be interesting. working myself left, right. Now I'm gonna have stuff falling down top of the camera. Let's see if this is even doable. How is that gonna look up from the bottom? Oh my word. Ugh. Get my favorite piece of plexiglass riddled with holes. Lay this on the floor. Let me see if it's a really bad idea. Of course it is. So, lay that on there. And then lay the shade 12 over that. No, you can't see anything. That's fun. I still do risk spatter falling down. I will lay this brush over the holes on the bottom part of this phone. Worst case scenario, some of the plastic catches on fire. That's really the best case scenario. I don't know. I don't care. Actually, I do care in this. Gee, you sure talk a lot for not doing a lot of action. Yes. Yes, I do. You are observant. Alrighty then. Let's see how this pans out. Overhead. Yeah. Oh my word. This is gonna be shaky, I can feel it. And my helmet's like slouching down on my head. Tighten up little side knobs. Alright, we good. I think. Rest in peace, phone. You will be missed. I'm getting stuff in my eye. Isn't the overhead I need to do? I don't have a good visual of my bead, only a side profile. Now, there was that thing where I forgot that I weaved in all positions. Is that you don't weave overhead and you don't really weave vertical unless it's in a V-groove sometimes. Oh my word, something's burning, isn't it? Oh! If you thought that was a terrible overhead. If my phone survived, that'd be great. I believe it did. Yes. But that's the aftermath of the lens. You can smell the plastic starting to cook there. Yeah, that was not in a good position to try welding. I didn't get a good visual on that at all. Again, it's smoky, but could have been worse. Surprisingly, not a lot of off-put for these rods. Now it's probably going to be pretty grainy, isn't it? Any good views on here? No. Bear with me. Don't. Whatever. I've got bolt cutters that are shoving a piece of plastic out of the way. Well, I can't wait, be friends. I think that'll work. Should be facing about right here. Alrighty then. That 80T-AC stub up here and try dime stacking. After I flip this over and evaluate the overhead performance. Definitely could have been better. 100% could have been better. Bead is high and narrow. I'll probably long arcing that. Not probably, if I was in a better position, I believe that could have performed better. Overhead right there towards the beginning. The bead's wide enough, that's the kind of bead profile I'm looking for. Out towards this way, it's just lumpy and stuff. It's alright at the end. So this can do over, given that you're in the right stance. And the finale, if you can call it that, in the small garage for the 80T-AC Plus is attempting to dime stack with it. I will leave a link to the first part 1 of this. Of course, it's obvious part 1. In the description. I'll just stick it in the vise, like a smart person. Yeah. Okay. And then this is a trial and error with that lens thing. Time to see if it actually worked. Spatter. I'm just repeating myself, whatever. I need to learn how to say something useful. Like, that wasn't nice. It's always more enthusiastic in my head, and then when it comes down to actually doing it, then I'm like, this seems so boring. At least to those people. I'm like trying to convince people stuff that doesn't need to happen. I mean, sometimes there's just not a lot of showcases of rod. Not a lot of history to it. I could probably... That's not bad. Not bad. If I turned it down... You know what? I will turn it down. I'm not going to end this right here. If you made it this far, I'll leave that all up to you. I talk to myself a lot. I can't help it. The ADHD kicking in. Turn this down to around, let's try 85 amps. It's pretty cold for an 1/8 inch. If it's a 6010, that's sometimes even almost hot for a root pass. Dentists be like when they do a root pass. I feel like it's only one of those times more slag than metal. It's a lot of slag melting off here. As I say it for the 41st time, 43rd. 32. Not bad. Not bad. It has a resemblance to time stacking. Whip and pause. As I learn more, I shall share more. One thing that I learned I can share with people is to keep your workspace clean. My goodness, why is my camera so dark? How long has it been like that? That's not good. Focus. There we go. Well, go watch part 1. As I said, I'll link that below in the description. I might even have to watch it myself because I do not remember what I talked about. Besides the specifications of this rod. I want to make a video on this. It's going to be my work sledgehammer. This is absolutely chunked up and coated in rust and filth. It's still hot from grinding with a flap wheel like an hour ago or whatever. But it was really bad. So a coworker sandblasted it for me. I got it cleaned up really nice with the flap wheel, and that's going to be my at-work sledgehammer. My other one is right over there. Yeah. If you want to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff that other YouTubers say you need to do. Yeah, self-promotional stuff. I'm not sure how to do an outro. I don't even have intro music. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? What do I say? Wolf Welder 69 out. take that as you will. I'm done here.